here in the Philippines is really important. It's a big impact to us.
True. As a Filipino.
One of our subscribers sent us a message and he has a question.
This Filipino value is divided into 4 dimensions. We have 1, a reminder that Filipinos should always be thankful, grateful, and always remember those people who have helped them.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Asmi.
It's me, Roger, and welcome to Roger&Ismi Vlogs.
So today's subject, what is debt of gratitude in the Philippines?
Before we start, again, salamat sa inyong paghigugma o pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So thank you so much, guys, for the advanced greetings. Today is October 13, so tomorrow is my birthday. Thank you so much for all your heartwarming greetings for me, and also sending a birthday gift. Thank you so much.
So, what is your plan?
Of course, we already have a plan to go to Cebu and have the celebration there at my parents' house. Just a small gathering with all of my family.
Okay, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited, guys. I am so happy that I'll be celebrating there because it's been a while.
This coming 16, we'll be going there.
Yes, we'll be traveling at
we'll be
October
traveling.
16. Also looking forward to have videos there.
Absolutely, that's really important. And now, one of our subscribers sent us a message and he has a question.
Yeah, so his question was, I have been talking to a Filipino for a short time now, and I brought up the tradition of UTANG na loob. So I got a good understanding of it. She is the middle girl, and she told me that it's a great honor, and that even though it's not a debt, she will help her parents to the end or forever, which I respect. I want to know, can you too expound on the more on YouTube show unless you already have? Thank you.
It's really important to really explain well, because utang na loob or debt of gratitude here in the Philippines is really important. It's a big impact to us.
True, as a Filipino.
And now to this video, we have to explain that to you guys so that we enlighten your mind.
A culture is an important aspect of any society, as it includes the patterns and way of life of people living in that particular society. If one needs to understand the life in an area, one should need to look closely at their culture.
True. And it's really important to learn something. And the Filipino value of utang na loob refers to an obligation to appropriately repay a person who has done one a favor. And also, this value is impossible to quantify, as it involves a deep personal and internal dimension. In Filipino psychology, value equates to the concept of kapwa, and this means a shared personhood or shared self.
This Filipino value is divided into 4 dimensions. We have 1, which is closeness, 2 is obligation, 3rd is reciprocity, 4th is respect.
Yes, we have to explain that later on. And every country has differing values and stereotypes. And the Philippines is no exemption to that. Now, Filipino values are really unique country and serve as the roots to Filipino-ness. And these values are what we inherited from our early ancestors. So now, first engage and establish profound values. And one of these Filipino value is debt of gratitude or utang na loob. So utang na loob refers to an obligation to appropriately repay a person who has done one a favor, or that this is impossible to quantify as it involves a deep personal and internal dimension.
Yes, I do agree with that. So, Filipino psychology explains that this reflects the kapwa orientation of shared personhood or shared self, which is at the core of the Filipino value system.
Absolutely. And now also defines the concept of utang na loob, or which translates in English as debt of gratitude, and defined as the idea of returning the favor to those who have done a good deeds.
Yeah, I think that's engraved already in the Filipino. It is also related to a Filipino saying, ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay di makakarating sa paroroonan. A reminder that Filipinos should always be thankful, grateful, and always remember those people who have helped them in times of trials in their lives.
Yes, that's Filipino. In addition to that, also explains that utang na loob is a basic context where one must have the attitude of gratitude and commitment to return the favor of being the recipient of, let's say, good deeds and moral support from a family or friends or relatives and the community. And in much more, it's like humanistic or a positive side.
I do agree with that. This concept suggests that utang na loob is the thought that the things we have now are what we owe from other people, or even with our parents.
True.
Yes, as our first providers, and that this notion is particularly unique to our Filipino experience, since we have a tendency to be dependent, if not always, to other people in terms of our social needs and to our parents.
Yeah, that is why we always help our parents. We help, let's say, giving money or what.
We support them.
Yeah. And this utang na loob is the concept is what we think we have with other people too. And becomes an invisible debt. So, but in terms of specific emotion, utang na loob triggers something within us that makes us feel that we must repay something. And as a sign of respect, because it's given to us by another person or people.
Absolutely right. And number one is closeness defines utang na loob as one of the values deeply practiced among Filipinos.
True.
Helping a person, especially one who is in a need, is a value that is priceless.
Correct.
Yes, that is a feeling of indebtedness is created in the other. The bond of friendship and helpfulness is nourished between persons.
Yes. And now, being helpful and of service to others are invaluable and can probably be repaid only through an act of the same nature or even greater.
Yes. Because of closeness, the interconnection between two people and social relationship are maintaining by mutual flows of aid and assistance through utang na loob that can sustain close ties and relationships.
Yes. And number two is obligation. Utang na loob is natural when individual helps you in anything, and that is like a self-imposed obligation to give back the same kind of help to like a person who has like shown it to you. And now, utang na loob is a Filipino value, is to like merely say that it's like something that Filipinos find a good or important to something, since Filipinos always have the like tendency to give back what is given to them, thus obliging themselves. That is like a requirement and part of our culture.
I would agree with that. This means that utang na loob is not just for repayment purposes, but it is something innate with the us pattern, with our sense of obligation to other, that we really need to give back and acknowledge their efforts for us.
True. And number 3 is reciprocity. Now, utang na loob are present in terms of spreading Christianity in the Philippines. And utang na loob is one of the key reasons on how Christianity spread throughout the Philippines. And it's also because Filipinos felt that they need to reciprocate and compensate the conquerors have taught us that it is like way of repaying them. And now, reciprocity then here is being defined as a manner of broadening the ideas which were passed on to you by authorities.
So that's the reason why. And next is respect. So utang na loob can be considered for good or evil depending upon its degree. So the primacy of Filipino culture in motivation and behavior fostered by the patterns of dependence in the individual attitude is a very significant factor in the Filipino value system. So utang na loob is as a pattern of behavior by which manner people express their gratitude through giving respect.
Yeah, that's really important. And one example for that is, let's say, parent-child relationship. And most especially with relationship with the mother has given the child an existence, carried in the womb for 9 months and protected the child. Child should also acknowledge this to be a grateful, and the child must show a character of respect between the mother.
Yes, now that I'm a mother, I do understand that. That's the reason why I would always give gratitude to my mom, because she went through a lot.
Correct. And there are some parents that would say, you have to repay us because we taking care of you since birth.
Yes, and I would say that's the type of my parents. They would show that I need to repay them because they took care of me when I was a child. Which
Yeah.
is not necessary, but in my mind, I need to.
Yeah, because it's our obligation already. Even though we already have family or own families, but still we have to help them because they're the one who help us grow.
Yes. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching till the end. And we hope to see you in our next vlog. No hate,
Just love. Bye!
bye!